What is the next question here? The number of molecules and moles in 2.8375 liters of O2 at STP is asking. So mole formula, volume by standard molar volume, STP volume, that is 22.7 liters. And mole, another relation, number of molecules, that means particles, number of molecules by Avogadro number. First, to find out that mole is equal to volume. How much is given here? 2.8375 by standard molar volume is how much? 22.7. Simplify this value. How much we are getting? That find out that value. After simplifying this value, you are getting 0.125 moles. 0.125 moles. That mole value substitute here. Number of molecules is asking. Another data. Number of molecules is equal to mole into Avogadro number. Mole value 0.125. Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 power 23. 6.02 into 10 power 23. After simplifying this value, 0.7527 into 10 power 23. I am writing is this one, 7.527 into 10 power 22 molecules. So option is which option is the best option? Option D is the correct option. 7.527 and 0.125 mole. Next, go to the next question. Match list 1 and list 2. 16 grams methane, 1 gram hydrogen, 1 mole N2, 0.5 mole SO2. So next question, 10th question. Match the options. 16 grams of methane. 16 grams of methane is nothing but how many moles? 1 mole. So 1 mole is nothing but how many molecules? 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. So that 16 grams is nothing but 1 mole. 1 mole is having 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecules. Each molecule having how many electrons? Each molecule having how many atoms? 5 atoms. Each molecule having how many electrons here? Carbon atomic number 6, 6 electrons, 4 hydrogens are present, 10 now. So 10, 6.022 into 10 power 24 electrons. So 16 grams of methane having 6.022 into 10 power 24 electrons. And how many atoms are present? So each molecule having 5 atoms na? So 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 5 atoms. 5 atoms. So next to 1 gram of hydrogen. 1 gram of hydrogen is nothing but 0.5 mole. That is nothing but 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules by 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2 molecules. Half mole na? So molecules are present. That means 3.011 into 10 power 23 molecules are present. Molecules. So 1 gram of H2. That means 2 grams of H2 occupies 22.4. 1 gram of H2 occupies 11.2 liters volume. 11.2 liters volume. Next, what is that option is given? 1 mole of H2. 1 mole of N2 is given. 1 mole of N2 is nothing but 28 grams. 28 grams is nothing but 22.4 liters. Next, 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole of SO2. 0.5 mole of SO2. 1 mole of SO2 is equal to 64 grams. 64 grams is nothing but 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. So 64, 1 mole. This is half mole, 0.5 mole of SO2 is nothing but 32 grams. So check that options. 0.5 mole of SO2 is nothing but 32 grams. 1 gram of H2 having how many electrons, and 16 grams of methane, and 1 mole of N2 is nothing but weight 28 grams. 1 mole of N2 equal to 28 grams. Half mole is nothing but 32 grams. Remaining options 1 gram of H2 and 16 gram of methane. 16 gram of methane having how many electrons? 16 grams of methane having how many electrons? Check that option. 16 grams of methane. 16 grams is nothing but 1 mole. 1 mole is nothing but 6.022 into 10 power 23 into methane having how many electrons? 10 electrons. So 60.22 into 10 power 23 electrons. So option to this one. 1 gram of H2 equal to 11.2 volume of STP. So go to the next question, students. Hi students, good morning students. Observe the next question, students. Here question number 11, stoichiometry, some basic concepts of chemistry. IIT JEE mains examination 2022 question. What is the question here? In the given reaction, x plus y plus 3z is gives rise to xyz3. If 1 mole of each x and y with 0.05 mole of z gives compound xyz3. Atomic masses xyz 10, 20, 30 respectively. The yield of xyz3 is. Now x plus y 3z gives rise to xyz3 is the balanced equation. So stoichiometric moles, what are present? Stoichiometric moles 1, 3. Here 1 mole is generating. But in the given moles in the question, 1 mole of x, 1 mole of y and 0.05 mole of z is given. So this is the given moles. So this question is based on LR. LR means limiting reagent based. In this data, which one is the LR? Z is the LR. So limiting reagent decides the amount of the product formation, how much amount of product XYZ3 is formed. That is considered as X. So as per the stoichiometric equation, 3 moles of Z gives 1 mole of XYZ3. 0.05 mole of Z gives how much amount, how many moles? So X is equal to 0.05 into 1 by 3, that is 0.05 by 3 mole. 0.05 by 3 mole. That is the amount mole of XYZ3. What is the molar mass? Molar mass. What is asking actually in the question? In the question is asking the yield, the amount of XYZ3 is asking. That means mass is asking. Molar mass of XYZ3 how much? So X value is atomic mass 10, Y is 20 and Z is 30. So 120 grams per mole. So mass is equal to mole into molar mass. Mole is equal to molar mass. Mole value 0.05 by 3. Molar mass is 120. So 0.05 into 40. 40 times cancellation. That is equal to 2 grams. Answer is 2, students. Easy question based on the limiting reagent based question. It is the data. Next question, students. Observe the question number 12.